test purposes. So the thing I'm worried about is, I mean, the focus is really bad on these images. First thing I'm going to do, one of the things I'm worried about is that it uses an infrared beam. I don't know if that's it or not, to figure out the distance, how far away the object is. Oh, I know what we can do. So I moved it back. And so here you can see and you can use this to zoom it in. What I'm hoping, so I think we got to be really careful that when you start, don't do the recording until the whole bottom frame is in, because I was watching your video from last week and you were pointing at ones down here that weren't on the screen.
That happened to me too.
Yeah, so
Okay.
so take a look at this viewfinder and adjust the zoom to make sure it's in. But the thing is, you want up above to be, you want to see where the dances are there, and you might need to adjust as you're going. So if for example, you want it zoomed in as much as you can.
Okay.
But if there's a dancer that suddenly goes up here that's of your category that you want recorded, then you might have to,
Zoom out.
yeah, zoom out a little bit. W is wide angle, T is telephoto. And, you could, I mean, even if it's like this, so the camera was about right here, and now we've got it a good 2 feet farther back. See, what I'm worried about is that it's sending out its little infrared beam to figure out how far away the subject is. And when it sends it out, it's actually bouncing off the glass and not off the bees. And even though it doesn't seem like that far away,
No, that makes sense.
if it's got a fairly narrow depth of field, then it may be getting this nicely in focus, but those images are really fuzzy. So let's just do, actually it's recording right now, I think.
It is.
Okay. All right, so let's just do some test images from, we're starting at 2 minutes and 40 seconds. So we're going to zoom in. And this is zoomed in too much.
Yeah.
But because, right now, where's my hand? So,
Oh, there it is.
yeah, so anything below this wouldn't show up. But I'm just trying to see how focused it is. And now we'll zoom back a little bit. And so now right there, everything up here, that wouldn't be bad. I mean, it would be the rare dance that occurs up here, but the whole bottom.
You think it'd be weird if we could possibly turn the camera like this? You know what I mean? So
What do you
that way
mean?
you can get more of a vertical angle.
No, it wouldn't. It would come
Why not?
out. Everything would be sideways.
Yeah.
So
You can't rotate like a video though.
with really like a supercomputer, you could.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, then never mind. I guess I'm just overthinking.
Right.
Let's see these there.
I think I also noticed that there are more dances on the bottom than on the top frame.
Yes.
Definitely.
Yeah, definitely.
Because, it's, I don't know, I just feel like when the foragers coming through here,
Yeah.
then they always look at it, they always, start dancing on the bottom before they start
Right.
going to the top.
Yep.
I feel like they're building more on the top, which is why there's a lot more honey in
No, there's that paper, that Bosch paper that is in German.
Yeah.
It actually describes that most of the dances are near the entrance.
Yeah.
The longer the waggle run, the farther away from the entrance it is, right?
I was actually looking at some of those graphs that were pretty interesting.
Yeah. So the other thing is that because it's autofocus, these are nice. It's
They
almost
are.
like they were designed for this purpose. if you're pointing like this, like there's a dancer and your hand is in there,
Yeah.
it's going to grab your hand and focus on your hand. So you'll want to pull back, after you point. So there's one. There's one.
I made a mistake of using my pencil.
That's
My
okay,
hand
you know,
is too close.
just briefly, you know, this is great though.
Zip ties were meant for pointing out dancing bees. Who
That's
knew?
right. That's right. So basically I'm just trying to get some footage and see what it looks like now. I wonder if we turn off the lights, what happens to the image.
Oh, it just goes away.
Oh, yeah, it's gone.
We've tried that already.
Oh, really?
Yeah, me and Kristen were like going through all the lights and seeing which ones were the best.
Okay.
And we just figured that, you know, full brightness would be better.
What if we turn the lights on this side? What does that look like?
Really dark.
And then you can see the reflection of the camera in the camera.
Oh, it's worse, huh?
Yeah.
Okay. All right, we'll just go with this then.
Yeah.
So, all right, that's enough to go for on a test. So, oh wait, one more thing I wanted to do though is to see what something on this side of the glass would look like in terms of whether it's in focus. Because, you know, those bees were just so fuzzy. There. All right, just get some image of there. All right, so